right, so I'm going to show you how to add your newsletter, your weekly newsletter, if that's something that you want to do to your button. The first thing that you're going to have to do is add your newsletter to a page. So I'm going to come over here. This is my newsletter, and I want to make sure that it's highlighted on. This is not the one that I want to use. I want to use this one because it's the week of August 24th, 2020. So I want to make sure I've clicked on that. Then I'm going to download this as a PNG. So basically, I'm just downloading it as a picture. So you'll see it pop down at the bottom once it has started downloading. Yep, there it goes. It started downloading right there. And then I'm going to come back over to my Canvas. So I need to add a page for my newsletter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I've clicked on Pages. And then it's showing right now my home page. But I want to be able to see all my pages. So I'm going to click View All Pages. And so I've got all these pages on here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a page. And I need to remember what I'm going to title it. I'm going to title it August Newsletter. And then inside the box, I'm just going to add my newsletter picture. So I'm going to click right here and I'm going to upload my image just like I did on my homepage. And here's my monthly newsletter. I'm going to click it and I'm going to drag it into that box. And there it is. And I hit submit. And it takes it a minute. So it's really big. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to make it a little smaller just because I don't need it quite that big. And there's my newsletter. It's got a peek of our week and wish list, all of that good stuff. And I'm going to click save. So now I've got my newsletter in a page. So now I need to go back to my home page because I've got to link this newsletter page to my newsletter button. So I'm going to go to my home page. And remember, I've got to hit edit every time. So I'm going to click edit. I'm going to make this bigger. Scroll down. I'm going to click on weekly newsletter. So my weekly newsletter button. Remember, this is going to be a link. So I'm going to click the link. We've done external links, but now I'm going to show you how to do a course link because I just added this inside of Canvas. So this is going to be a course link. And I made a page. I didn't make an assignment or a quiz or anything like that. I did a page. So I'm going to click the drop-down menu. And I'm going to remember that I titled it August Newsletter. So there it goes. So now I'm going to find August Newsletter. Oh, there it is. And I see that it is not published. So I'm going to have to remember to go back and publish it. You got to always remember to publish or the kids won't see it. So I have linked it to my button and I hit save. And now when I click on newsletter, it pulls up my August newsletter. Now here's where I messed up, and I'm glad I did. I've got to hit publish. I want to make sure that's green. I want to make sure that's green so that it's published. So now my parents and my students can see the newsletter. So that is how you link to your newsletters. Now next week, when I want to change out my newsletter, I'm going to find my newsletter. So if I made a copy of this and I'm going to change it to August, or no, it will be September. So actually I'll find my September, one of my Septembers from last year. I'm just using my last year's, and it will be September. What is it? No, I take that back. It will be August still, won't it? It'll be August 31st on Monday. So I will still use my August. Sorry about that. I will still use my August, and I'll change that to August 31, 2020. And then I'll change anything that I need to there. And again, I'm just going to download it as my PNG. And I would edit. Well, I would go to Pages. And go to all pages and find your August newsletter and edit this page. And I'll delete this one, delete it, and then I'll add in my new one for next week, just like we have. All right. Let me know if you have any questions.